Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to grab this one manually. Yeah. 2064. To continue. Hydrate again. We just freed the hydration robot. Last we saw. Okay. Alright, so when we had left off, we had been given the quest to go back to Hayden's apartment. Really? Did we not already do that? I feel like we already did that. 1 second here. Yeah, we were in the hospital. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, someone from behind the curtain had just spoken to us. I'm gonna look at stuff first, though. Medicomp. You seem to be doing okay. Seem to. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Sure. See? Talk to the Medicomp. How are things, Medicomp? Everything is okay. Good enough. Use an item. Oh yeah, that's the headphones. Listening to your diagnostic readings so close and focused is kinda creepy. It's not gonna play the song again. The jingle. The stirring anthem of wellness. Use the Medicomp. You're a writer, not a doctor. Sit back down. Right. Turing. Okay, it's weird to have the eye in the middle of their face like that. Has Turing been sitting here by your side the entire time? Alright. Talk to Turing. Headphone Turing. Doesn't take headphones like these to hear Turing loud and clear all the time. Wow.
I think I recognize that voice, but I can't be sure.
Oh no. Well, I guess we'll check on who it is. Let's look at them first, and then we'll draw them aside. Or talk to the curtains. That might work too. Standard hospital curtain. Low quality fabric, tacky sterile color, and steam cleaned beyond recognition. Why did they even bother putting up a curtain in the first place? It obviously doesn't afford It obviously doesn't afford much privacy. Well, it does. I can't see what's on the other side until I...
I'm sorry, I can't hear you from behind that curtain.
Where you go. It's for sound privacy. Apparently it works. Alright, let's open it. Hello. Perhaps? Oh. Patient. Oh, I could look at my bed, too. Tell me I could look at my bed? It's decently comfortable in spite of the coverings. Ugh. These blankets are either getting washed and sent to the next patient or thrown out right away. It's scary that you can't tell which.
I'm glad you're okay.
Okay. Okay. The Medicomp told me. A nice, if busy and crowded view of the town. May not be very calming visuals for recovering patients, but it does serve to remind that there's a bustling world outside. I mean, they did put a curtain up. They did try to protect me from the stresses of the outside world. The medical station. Some sort of medical device is hooked to his chair. Seems to be running diagnostics on its status. Is everything okay? You've never seen a computer like that before, and you can't read it. Maybe I can listen to it? Indeterminate bleeps and bloops, not unlike the ones coming from your own Metacom. Maybe Turing is more adept at speaking computer.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Oh no. Don't say things like that. Heck, I need to get out more. Oof. Patient. Seems he's your roommate. He doesn't get a bed, he only gets a chair. Better say hello before you leave. Alright, okay.
Sorry for being a nosy, Nancy. Hayden's an old friend of mine, and this sounded all too familiar. Has anything happened to him?
Was it you? Are you what happened to him? Why, were you listening in on our conversation? Who might you be, stranger?
Of course, I've not yet introduced myself. My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
See, I don't bite.
Were you listening in on our conversation?
I hate to be the one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof.
Just a minute ago we tried to hear through it and said no.
However, if this situation concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other.
Oh dear.
I won't press you for details, but perhaps I could be of some assistance,
Second here. Shenanigans. Why is that broken? Oh no. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Well, how can you help?
I can think of a few ways.
Okay.
I still have some contacts in Parallax and can put out some quiet feelers. Maybe they'll know something.
He's got feelers. Are they little tentacles?
I will admit, I don't have much to offer until there's more information. Is there anything you can tell me? I'd like to help in any way I can. What did you find at Hayden's apartment?
The first time we went, nothing. But when we went back to extract his computer's data cache, the place had been pillaged, and the human revolution had spray-painted slogans all over our walls. Hayden's computer was gone, and we were assaulted. And now we're here, injured and losing our trail with each passing second.
Turing is like, this human meat sack is sitting here convalescing while we have rescues to do.
We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time. I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I am failing him.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I wish I could do more. Hayden's company was most enjoyable.
Former CEO.
Yes. As I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software. I accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years. The other directors and I had a difference of opinion about the direction the organization should take. The non-centralized data scheme for most ROMs used today seemed ludicrous at the time. We were playing with fire, dangerous, morally ambiguous fire, and well, we hadn't invented a bucket of water.
What is this metaphor?
So when Parallax's servers were destroyed by hobbyist hackers, well...
I understand the metaphor of fire and water. I mean, what is this metaphor being applied to?
Needless to say, it was a PR nightmare. Everything halted until we could get the damage fixed. And since the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of near-impenetrable meshnet is astronomically expensive, we had our share of disagreements. In the end, I was voted off the board and they went on without me. Do I have hard feelings? Of course, who wouldn't? In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the next 2 decades.
Sure, how'd you mean?
Hayden and I made our acquaintance when the two companies first underwent the merger. At the time, he was a young, hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector. He was assigned to find the best ways to integrate Parallax's own collection and analysis tools into System 1's LIPS operating system. He was a bit much to handle at times, honestly, but I admired his passion for the subject.
What do you know about his research?
His research? No, not so much. I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction.
Okay. You haven't already noticed Turing being Turing in front of you?
He once showed me a prototype of his. She was quite clever, very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life. I assume that you are another of his creations.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing.
And it is musky.
Did you say she?
Ah, yes. She was quite insistent on that fact over the course of my conversation with her. Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself, pastel pink. Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she, if you're spearheading the search for your creator. Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's little hobby.
Do you know what became of her, or where she might be now? Hayden has told me so little of his past research. I'm
sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be. If any of my contacts in Parallax make mention of your erstwhile sibling, I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Of course. Ask away.
Yes, let me ask about something else. What are you doing here?
The chair you find me in is an advanced diagnostic and life support run. Its development is one of my hobbies, so to speak. It monitors my vitals and administers medications as necessary to keep my body stable.
Thank you for hydrated respect. Like,
I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden. It requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here to have it examined. There's a particular fellow at this hospital who is the only one I trust to run the correct diagnostics and fine-tune things to my exact needs.
yes. Who diagnoses the diagnostician?
It's the same way you might get your car serviced, making sure everything's in check. It's too integral to my health to count on just luck. Unfortunately, many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once, and my appointment has been pushed back.
Oh no.
The hospital administrators placed me here with a resting patient so as not to be disturbed by the chaos outside.
Chaos, chaos.
I don't think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did.
What do you want?
What do I want?
World peace.
It would be nice to be young again. Play the darling of the company, court prince and pauper alike.
No. I mean, what do you want in exchange for helping us find Hayden?
But right now, someone I grew very fond of is in great danger. I simply wish to see Hayden home again, safe.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight.
With a name like Fairlight, he can't be a bad guy. Turing, are you sure we can trust him? So, the thing I just said. With a name like Fairlight, he can't be a bad guy. Narratively speaking, it's impossible. But, he has a deep voice, and he used to be a CEO. Those things are coded evil. What do you think, Turing? This is your investigation. Do you think we can trust him?
I don't think we have any choice.
If I'm looking into this on my own, you might as well benefit from it. We both want the same thing, yes?
Well, I mean, finding Hayden is also the thing the bad guys were trying to do too. Just because we both want the same thing doesn't mean we're on the same side.
It's up to us to seize opportunity when it appears.
Capitalism talk.
I think I have a lead for you two that will prove most useful. You said you found human revolution slogans spray-painted on the walls? I am acquaintances with the man leading the current human revolution protests at the Genus Clinic. His name is Brian Mulberry.
Mulberry.
After an introduction from me, he may be willing to shine some light on that particular event.
You're involved with the human revolution?
No, not in this lifetime. Even if I so desired, I don't think they would approve much of my work. While Mr. Mulberry and I were associated with each other once, it was before he joined the human revolution.
Associated, you say?
I find their methodology too aggressive and their stated goals dangerously backwards. While I pushed for careful deployment of technology after the Parallax System 1 merger, I am no caveman. After all, I'd likely be dead without the advanced technology that goes into this chair.
Yes. Oof. A lot of things to take care of the people who need help. How do you know this Brian Mulberry?
Well, when I exited Parallax, I sought out like-minded individuals. We worked together to prevent a full deployment of the MeshNet system. Brian Mulberry was one such person. We did not succeed in our efforts, obviously. Come to think of it, that event might have been what prompted Brian to take a more radical stance against technology. But yes, our motivations aligned for one brief time, and I gained his respect from it. Hopefully, that will be useful for you.
Thank you for helping us out like this.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker.
Decker.
He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry. Make sure you speak to him before you leave. In the meantime, I'll get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I might be able to pass on to you. I'll be in contact. It was a pleasure meeting you both.
Hello. The snack redeem. Oh no. Luckily, on the bright side, I have a box of sandwich cookies. I like how they call themselves mismatched sandwich cookies because they're the ones with one side of the cookie is light and the other one is dark. And someone was on the mindset of assembly line is faulty. Alright. Thank you, Dogai. Alright, we should get going, Toreg.
Of course. Please, do not let me delay you any further.
I'm in a hospital bed. What do you mean we should get going?
Good luck, Turing. I don't think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced.
I just got to the bar in my game.
Of technology.
I put alcohol free for my diet.
I didn't even see that as an option. Because I just went for the bark. Heck.
You didn't click through.
Well, I saw the one that I wanted on the front page. I ended up choosing the non-alcoholic option anyway. Anyway. Good luck, Turing. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch. Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
I mean, what am I gonna do? Well, what else am I gonna do here? Turing, dime, tell me.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What? Turing, it's Turing. Turing did it. It was their fault. It was their idea. You wouldn't kill your old uncle, would you?
I can't believe that you're still pulling the exact same shit you were years ago, but this time it's truly unreal. Do you even realize how bad impersonating a police officer is? It's a felony, jackass.
It was a robot. I didn't do it.
I should be slapping cuffs on you and dragging your sorry ass off right now.
Robot. I didn't do it.
Detective Rivers, wait! I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You did it.
The plan to lift your credentials and use them to access Hayden's apartment was entirely mine.
You're only sorry because you're a cop, as they say.
Also, I feel it necessary to mention that though you are understandably
You're not
upset,
even sorry.
such language and imagery is beneath you as a respected officer of the law.
The good spot.
Oh great, the robot did it, huh? I guess I'll just take you to jail then instead. That what you want? Don't even try to take all the blame. I know that a certain someone lent you a helping hand. It isn't like you have the hardware to pull that off alone, little bot.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you. Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine. I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing. Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal?
I don't know what to do about it, Lexi.
The first machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid.
Oh, you didn't want the dinky little cases that you could get in the middle of nowhere. You came to the city, you wanted big, you're getting big.
You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink. What the hell am I supposed to do with the two of you?
You just wanted to lock us up, here to go.
I guess I'm letting you off the hook. This time, and only because this time I can let you get away with it safely. I doubt anyone will notice your manipulation of that NSFPD ROM, nor that I was apparently in two places at once.
The ROM itself won't notice because, whatever.
But mostly because I think you're right.
I mean, somebody noticed because how else would she find out? Someone told her.
Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance. Here's the story. Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor. The building couldn't reach Hayden, so they went ahead and got it fixed on their own, but the NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and guard the place for a while afterward, right? Standard procedure, treating it as a break-in. Have someone there for when Hayden shows up. Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story. But when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case. Why? Just on the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search screws something up for the completion of the break-in report. As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts. And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They won't even care if Hayden never shows.
today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make the entire situation more confusing and sensitive for the police.
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another. These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious abduction.
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department, which will only scandalize things further. Darn it all!
Darn it all to heck.
Look, it's not being squashed completely, so I don't think anyone's been bought. But until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing. Which means somebody definitely has some influence, enough to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow protocol to a T. Not that I will, but I'm gonna have to keep things quiet.
It sounds like it's going to be up to us.
Yeah, so stop messing around.
Musky.
There's certainly a story here, but if you keep botching your moves, you'll blow it. I'd really rather you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't gonna happen at this point. I've got a bad feeling people are gonna end up dead over this. I don't want you to be one of them, buddy. And I really don't want to be the one making that call to your sister. Please.
I'm sorry. I'll be careful. Don't mother me. Oh, come on. I'll be careful, I promise.
Yeah, I know. Just here.
Zapper added to items.
Take this. Use it if you have to.
Is it the same thing I got hit with? Thanks, I hope I won't need it. What are you giving me? Culturally, I probably already know what it is, but as the human being outside of the game, what?
Taz those brothers.
It's not.
Chase
This is a
those
medium-range electro-laser pistol.
A medium-range electro-laser pistol.
It uses a low-power laser to create a channel of ionized gas to complete a circuit between the gun and the target, then discharges a considerable amount of current into the air.
Ionized gas.
Think of it as a wireless taser of the older variety.
A wireless taser.
Lightning gun.
This is a more suitable personal defense weapon, and it is legal to carry in Neo-SF without a license.
Oh, America.
The neural scrambler we were attacked with uses a powerful electromagnetic field to disrupt electrical signals in the target's nervous system. That's far more dangerous and prone to be permanently damaging to the target.
Oh, that's nice.
You got lucky.
Just that face in the background doing the okay sign and the smile at the same time that they said that.
I told you to get a weapon, but you didn't, so I picked it up on the way here. Be smart with it.
Thanks, I hope I won't need it.
Me either.
Musky.
I'll be in touch if I find anything out, but don't hold your breath. My superiors are gonna keep leaning on me to do nothing.
Just imagine going back in and editing my name into those. Eck.
Back to the grind, I guess. See ya. Stay safe.
Thank you for your time, Detective Rivers. You should talk to the receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere. We should also look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Mr. Decker. He should be somewhere around.
Alright, oh. Well, it's probably the guy who has a sprite. Because, again, the narrative.
have a Hassie machine?
I see.
I've read that a lot of people have switched over from their favorite colas and energy drinks to just Hassie.
Hattie. Oh no. Zapper, a medium-range electro-laser pistol. Blast the machine. The Hassie jingle. What a surprise. You're reminded of your much less healthy plant at home. All the foliage of Neo-SF exists only to mock you. Sitting around and waiting in a hospital is no one's favorite pastime. It's the front desk, not the waiting room, so they probably aren't hurt or anything. Probably. Placard. A placard for sign-in instructions. You never need one of these until it's too late. These reception ROMs are here to help check people in and answer questions about guests who stay here. There's a lot of political debate right now on whether ROMs should be allowed to operate on people. Might happen soon. Even more soon than you thought. Okay. Use the ROM. Stop, you aren't sterile. Talk to the ROM, you mean?
Patient?
Patient Muskie. That's right, I was a patient.
My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma.
Yeah, it's okay.
You should currently be in your assigned bed resting.
I'm full of discharge.
While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
I'm fine. No need to accidentally zap myself with my own stunner. Just run the paperwork for my release. Listen here, you bucket of boat. No. Such hostility. Could you just run the paperwork for my release? Please? Please?
I must insist that you remain for treatment. A doctor has not determined the full extent of your injuries, and you may have lasting damage to your nervous system.
My nerves are already shot. I insist. Really? Give me the damn paperwork.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient.
Correct.
But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care.
Yeah, and it would be nice if I could continue getting care, but I have a robot who is pressuring me and a friend who needs to be saved and, you know, all those things.
Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
Well, okay, so it's the end of December, so I'm probably not super pressed about that, except we just started a video game. Any number of things could happen to us in the next few days. Alright. I don't mean the end of December in the real world, it's February now. In the game, it's been what, the 22nd of February? Forget the date. Of December. Back. Sure? Thank you.
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care. Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately. And do have a nice day.
Try.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again.
Well, See, I could do that if someone didn't destroy my computer.
Before we leave, we should look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Leon Decker.
Bark, bark, bark. So I can't... Oh, there's the cleaning ROM. It's like, how can I interact with it? A cute little cleaner ROM scrubbing the floors. Really seems to be trying to get a specific area spotless. This ROM isn't made for conversation. It just warbles at you. Use it. All you can hear is an intense desire to clean and scrub. Endlessly. Forever. Eh? Oh, couch. Comfy and frequently sanitized. The best of both worlds. Still way nicer than any furniture at your place. That's sad. Why is it sad? This is in a public place with regular, perhaps even daily care. Place where people are paid ridiculous amounts of money, and mine is a poor man's apartment where nothing is. Bark, bark. I mean, it can still be sad. Like, no. It's disappointed but surprised, but not surprised, sort of thing. Alright, mysterious man. A young man stands alone in a casual pose. He seems to be maybe 30 or so, with rugged features. Are they distinctive enough to be this Decker person? Right. Well, you need two ways to find out. One, to give him the headphones. Two, to zap him with the taser. Or I guess we can talk.
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Leon, baby.
Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here.
Fairlight's card after items.
Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts.
Excuse me? Wait. I don't know if there's a positive way to hear that. I don't know. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, boss said you'd have a few for me. I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot.
Why do you think Fairlight? Well, what's your story? Tell me about you first.
Probably not as exciting as you hope.
No? Nothing salacious?
I grew up in Montana, on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could, like my grandpaps.
Oh, no.
Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at.
I just got blown up by it. Bark, bark, bark. Why do you think Fairlight is helping us?
You think sitting in that chair all day is very entertaining?
Okay, so you're saying he's helping us for the lulz?
You know, the old man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory days. I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big companies. He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life can be.
You just need one of those heated blankets, a nice armchair in the corner.
Helping people's the only way he can feel like he's still doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him.
What kind of work do you do for Dr. Fairlight?
Oh, mostly gopher work, to be honest. Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard. The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas.
Aww.
Not terribly exciting, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years.
Thank you, Leo.
No problem.
Hi, great.
I'll be around, if you know where to look.
But I don't know where to look. Crucially, my mind has only inhabited this body for a few hours.
You have a good day now.
Well, we're free to leave. Why not head back home first, yes? I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least.
I didn't do that before I left the hospital room.
For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
It's just wild how touring is that small. Like, you don't see that in the close-ups. It doesn't feel that way. But touring's apparently that small. Physically, mentally, and journalistically refreshed.
You look good. If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened.
I guess.
They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, by the way, while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata.
Ah!
Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. When I try talking to it, it doesn't even notice I'm there.
Oh no.
Either way, our next move is Stardust.
Okay. Our actual next move will be break time. Hip hip. Bum-bum-bum. Okay. Alright, so that done. Alright, we can sit here. Okay, we're gonna take a short break. Well, a break of moderate length. Y'all can do likewise, get a drink, do some self-care, whatever you might need. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. And we probably do our poll then, too. Bark, 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 bark. Okay, alright, good boy. We are back, more or less. I'm going to pour myself a touch more beverage. I throw out the bowl to the wild sharks of chat. To determine if we continue with Read Only Memories, do some Geometry Dash, do a run of Vampire Survivors, or do some more Final Fantasy VII, which we started last time. Heck. That's probably more than I wanted it for. It's okay. Okay. This poll draws to a close. We'll continue with Read Only Memories. 2064. Ooh. Alright. Things changed. Seems like there's more slime since the last time you looked. Maybe you should call an exterminator? Botanist? I don't know exactly what that is, only seems to be growing day by day. Coffee, the great equalizer. The one thing that the poor and the rich alike can chug through the day, you assume. Alright, that's the same thing it said before. Putting anything inside immediately halves its shelf life. Video screen on the front says mustard half full. Turing said not to water it anymore. Just leave it be and send it good vibes. It'll be okay. This succulent is in pretty bad shape. Aren't they supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? No. Oh no. You're such a cute little plant, Wilson. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Miserable little plant. Die already. No.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery in no time.
This action will have consequences. Probably. Whoa! Wilty has a naughty mouth. Admire. We're bizarre, the music is timeless. What he said at least. Okay, so what are we doing here? Do I have a computer yet? Your once trusty machine has been downgraded to paperweight status. Lots of memories of that old thing, and a lot of spending. Heck. Aiden was always an impressive guy, but who knew he was creating someone so cool? Cool? It's Turing, your borrowed companion, ROM/investigation buddy.
Hi.
Bonsoir.
Hi.
Okay. Alright, we're supposed to go to the bark. Okay. I don't need to actually interact with the door.
Ready to head out?
Okay. Alright. Cars have changed. I don't know if anything else has, or if I'm going to bother checking. We'll see the new car. A 2062 ZCR4 Coupe. Perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on the car. 2061 model is more popular on car extras, though.
It has an extra cup holder.
So is they all the same car? Is it a could be, for all I know. The bouncer looks back at you with intense attention, and upon noting you're not a drug or a threat, quickly becomes aloof again.
I'm surprised they're using a human bouncer instead of a ROM. That's a nice, authentic touch.
Depends on what they're trying to imitate.
I don't really do idle chatter.
Don't you? Don't let that other door with a wreath on it fool you. This is the real door.
Welcome to Stardust.
What? Oh, hi. Bearish bartender. You promise? It's the other bartender for Stardust. He's a big bearish type with a hairy chest and an oofish laugh. Maybe he was a Viking in a past life.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus.
Gus.
You have a really cool ROM. How's Stardust treating you?
Oh, fine so far. Not bad.
That's good, but we can do better than not bad. Let me know how we can help. Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening to his patrons' problems.
No.
You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, there isn't much to tell, really. I came to Neo SF from Arizona to finally live somewhere more thrilling.
Thrilling.
Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back-of-the-house sort of stuff. So here I am. I didn't grow up in big cities like this, and I always loved listening to Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting.
Aw. Tell me about Hayden.
Hayden? Oh, you're who Majid mentioned before, huh? Oh no, sorry. I've met him since he's a regular, but I've been out and about on business. Haven't seen him in weeks. I wish I could help more.
I'll let you know if anything else, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
Okay.
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
Heck. Guess I should check and see if anything's updated with you.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
I don't know. Killing some time?
Yeah? It's a little slow tonight. If things pick up and I get pulled away, you should chat with my boyfriend, Gus.
Mm-hmm. Why haven't I seen Gus before?
He's been running around all over Neo SF looking for new acts since he handles our talent. I think he missed being behind the counter. He does get a bit overwhelmed by the hustle and bustle, but he could run this bar with one hand tied behind his back if he wanted.
So you tend the bar without knowing all the drinks? Wow.
That's what a ROM is for. I'm a people person, and that's what matters, right? I can just look up all that other stuff.
True. I'll leave you to it.
Sure thing. Don't be a stranger.
Heck. Alright. Tomcat. And some other dude with a Sprite. VIP bouncer. Ooh. The VIP bouncer. Blue skin and a lot of bulk. A hybrid. If you had to rank the friendliness of every bouncer you've met, they might fall on the higher end.
VIP's kind of full right now. Wait a bit.
Okay.
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Bear's Winter Teeny. Interesting how you don't have a voice for that. Is that...
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Okay. Is that a hint where you need to get the similar drink?
Haven't I seen you at my tattoo parlor before?
Tattoo parlor?
Give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay, so... I guess I should mirror your drink, or maybe get him a new one? Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Reaching over the bar like that comes out pretty threatening. Sorry.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you? What are you having?
Apparently... Oh, no, I didn't want that.
Let me look up how to make that.
I mean to click that button.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia
Oh,
says...
no.
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This one is...
2/3 parts spiced black rum, 2/3 parts blue curacao, 6 parts champagne, yeah, and 1 lime zest. One of the more sour drinks for back, but that doesn't mean it won't knock you out.
Thanks, son.
Maybe something else. No.
Like what?
The thing the other person had. Ski Rita, Virgin June, Bionic Fam, Antarctic Harvest, Wiener Juice. Bear's Winter Teeny.
Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
A tumbler of vodka, 1 part orange liqueur, 1 teaspoon of lingonberry juice, and a small splash of cranberry, shaken. Tastes like a sweet and bold Cosmo without the citrus. Perfect for cold weather, personal fave.
Rawr. Thank you, hun.
Rawr.
Here you go.
Bear's Winter Teeny served. Drink.
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Okay. A nice, refreshing Bear's Winter Teeny.
Give me a few minutes, okay?
No.
The trace amount of liquid
Yeah, I
left...
heard. Okay, I guess we talk here first.
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
Well, end up in the hospital. What's it look like?
Shit. Well, I can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
Nope.
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI. Nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
Who actually? Either way. At least not getting knocked out gave us a lead. We talked to a Yannick Fairlight, the outfit introduces some of the human revolution.
Right. Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader.
Yeah, kind.
Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
Yannick Fairlight. When'd you run into him?
We were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Well, we ended up in the hospital. I used up all my health care for the year.
Yes, we made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in.
Happened to be.
We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Happened to be in the same hotel room. Question mark. It is awful suspicious, isn't it?
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought. Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
Yours, maybe, but I'm just a puny human meat sack. What do you know about Dr. Fairlight, Tomcat?
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps.
The Clantons?
I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Fair enough. We'll be careful. Thank you.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network.
Oh.
Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels. If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Wow.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in. I'm gonna need physical access.
Oh dear.
I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town.
Nodes for slicing.
In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it.
Mark?
I know Jess has some contacts in that area. She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here. Yeah, it's a tough sale, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
Profit. It's really good. Since the police privatized, good head. So go grovel till she's trees to hell.
Hey, we ain't got it that bad. I mean, at least our police force owns its own self. I hear down in San Jose, the richer neighborhoods have actually started hiring the gangs to protect their places.
Oh dear.
When even the rich folks can't get good police work, it's a sad state for everyone else. And the less said about LA, the better.
Oh no. Why does Jess ask people why they're contacts in an area? Doesn't even make sense. So go grovel till she agrees to help.
That's the spirit.
Musky?
I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated.
Okay.
Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too. But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice or her friends will thump you something fierce.
Oh no.
I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance and we'll see what happens.
You're so doomed.
Sure thing, huh? I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have turn, let me know when y'all are ready.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes.
Yes.
Let's go over and say hi to her.
Oh, hell no. Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse.
Wow.
I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
You heard her. Let's go.
I didn't want to do it.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves.
Why would you expect her to?
We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable.
She demonstrated her hatefulness the first time.
Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything.
She doesn't care. Hayden is also a human meat sack.
But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us?
Yeah, but...
It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
Distracted patron. Distant patron. A lone hybrid with horns coming out of their head. They're scanning the room carefully, or maybe just staring off into space. Distracted patron. A tired person that appears to be lost in thought. Some sort of strange contraption around that trails up to her ear. Oh, how about up? Sorry, cutie. Not quite ready to play the room yet. You can try to get another drink into me first. Maybe I'll get something a bit sour. Oh no! Come hit me up later. So, the drink we hit by accident was a sour drink. Never remember what it was. Oh, hi. Sorry, I don't really feel like talking. It's been a long day. Maybe I have to have a few drinks in me. Everybody needs liquor. For some reason. Heck. Get a, Alright, so... One guy wants sour. Focused guy, whatever, wants the winter teeny. And you? Fruity? Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Second here. Do. This window up with stuff.
Hey, how'd you know my favorite?
Well, we gave him the drink.
Haven't I seen you at my tattoo parlor before?
No, probably not. I don't know.
I'm Boris. Have a seat.
Boris.
As long as you don't mind me being distracted by this jerk.
Oh no. Must be a big deal since you're trying to deal with it here. What's the problem?
My boss has just managed to lock themselves out of our company's servers.
Oh no.
I'm not sure exactly what they did, and I don't have my company ROM on me, so I'm trying to walk them through what to do over the phone. It's not going well.
Oh no. I'll have the script to unlock his account. Alright, what do you think the problem? Well, yeah. I hope you get paid a lot. Oh no. Sounds pretty typical.
Yeah, it is. None of these managers know anything about server maintenance, and yet I'm supposed to let them have access? It's ridiculous. 2 months ago, I had to run up there at 3 in the morning to load a backup of our reference tables because they accidentally deleted them while trying to edit an entry.
No!
I don't even want to know how.
Are you some kind of masochist? One text. I'd answer you seriously. Nothing is jerk-proof. It's good that you take it seriously, though.
I don't know. Technology never stops. Maybe one day. I'll keep trying.
So I'm confused. You're an IT guy at a tattoo parlor, or... Or does he mean, when he says my tattoo parlor, he means the one he goes to, like, you know, my gym or my church? Church. Wow. I assume you have hobbies other than putting out fire. Let me be the confused one.
The ink's my side gig. What I'd actually like to be doing.
Aww.
The IT work actually helped me start it up. Storing the catalog, running the customer service software, keeping the mesh site user-friendly and bug-free. It's not a glamorous job, but it's what I want, and at least there, I don't have to deal with everything I've been complaining about.
Hobbies.
That's cute. You're cute.
Aww.
But no, you're right.
He does winky.
I play a lot of music for fun. Or I used to before this job took over my free time. Guitar, piano, violin, singing.
Ooh.
Once in a while, I still take an instrument out. Write a little something.
Huh.
Sadly, the only thing I've written this week is janky code. You like any music?
Heard of Wymo? Over here of South Eden? Forget if we've learned the different things. I forget if we... So Hayden liked YMO. I think he saw Eden we just heard about on the poster in the bar.
Love. I'm not gonna be able to do this over the phone. And you know what? This could be taken care of in the morning. A login issue isn't gonna pull me away from this very interesting conversation. In person.
Like.
You feel like continuing this back in the VIP room?
Ooh.
It's a little nicer, and I know some people. And I'd like to get to know you.
Like. Maybe in a bit? No, you make me choices. I'll save first. Oh no. I don't know if I want to talk to other people. Yeah, whatever the day is, it's fine. I don't put anything in here, it's not important. Alright, if he reacts negatively to me saying maybe, then we will come back. I want to see if it'll just let me talk to the other people too.
Okay, you know where to find me.
Yes. If I get him another drink, or he'll be like, oh no, I'm already seduced from before. Alright, I'll get you something sour. Yeah, I know who Majid is.
Hey, good to see you back.
Can you give me access to VIP? Yeah, that's the thing we could just straight up ask. But you know, you'd have a guy take us back there.
What are you having?
Alright, I have to remember what the one we chose accidentally was. They're all in random orders. It doesn't have to be that. It's the blue boy.
Remind me, what's in that?
I don't know.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
Yes. And the more sour drinks we make, I mean, it won't knock you out.
Thank you, hon.
Okay.
Here you go.
Blue boy served. Send the blue boy to the distant fella. Scanning the room carefully.
Well, look who has good taste.
You gave him the drink.
I'm Sylvan. What's a wet drink like yourself doing here?
Oink! Probably same thing as you. What? Oh no.
Well, thanks for the drink. The club is a little dead tonight, so it's nice to see a new face. You know anyone here?
Tomcat told me not to go yelling her name around. I'm hoping to get to know someone.
Oh, are you? How very forward. Anyone in particular, or just waiting for something to catch your interest?
I do have a thing for horns.
You and everyone else, honey. Well, thanks for the drink, but I think I'm gonna play the room a little more. Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Maybe next time. Alright, boys.
You feel like continuing this back in the VIP room? It's a little nicer, and I know some people.
You bet.
And I'd like to get to know you.
Sure.
Great. Let's head back there and get some more drinks.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Boris. He said we could join him.
All right. But it's on him if you can't stay out of trouble.
The trouble is we're going to get in trouble because you're going to try and talk to Jess again.
Hey!
Don't, Turing!
You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
Me?
Why don't you take that call? I'll meet up with you later after I make my rounds.
Rounds?
Hey, thanks for the drink.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do.
was hoping to get cuddling on Boris.
However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess.
No.
We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
You do that. Get yourself in trouble. I don't want to back. Brooke, Boris, Jess. Table, that's table. I'm going to be social in a non-social setting. These fancy tables have little touchscreens. You can order drinks from the bar and browse the mesh. Yeah, we saw this earlier, actually. Same ones. Okay. Before we get involved in all these shenanigans, it is the end of our time. So we'll have to come back to that. Okay, we were just allowed to save, so we'll just do that save here. File will be overwritten. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Sure is a shame we didn't quite get Silpin's attention. But it's okay. Alright, let's pop out from here. Oh boy. Alright.